ever since I was a kid. I was about 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, when my mum visited New York for the first time, and she came back with all these presents and sort of got me hooked on the idea of living in New York. And then at the end of 2022, when I was at the Daily Star, the opportunity came up to move to New York, because the company that owns the Daily Star and the Daily Mirror and the Daily Express was expanding. Last April, I moved out there, and I lived there for 8.5, 9 months, and it was just one of those whirlwind roller coasters where you're thinking to yourself, "Oh my God, you're living the dream that you've had for so many years." What's more American than on the 4th of July, a hot dog eating competition?
How does a competitive eater deal with the amount of food compared to a normal human, to a normal non-competitive eater? Because we'd be in pain. How can you get through that?
I mean, right now I have 30, almost 40 hot dogs in my stomach. I don't know how much that weighs, but my son weighs 35 pounds, so when I was carrying him around, that was pretty difficult. So I don't know. I don't do this every day.
And I think the winner for the men's competition ate like 62 hot dogs or something crazy like that in 10 minutes, which is absolutely wild. We went to a mermaid parade where people actually dressed up as mermaids. Sounds bonkers. We went to a British pub to celebrate the King's coronation. So actually experiencing the King's coronation as an expat, which is a completely different environment. Like going to the pub at like, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. I was coming off a shift. I finished work at 2. By the time I got home, it was 3. I ended up going to cover the opening of a circus show at a casino in Atlantic City. So I was very lucky to get to do stuff like that, which in the UK I haven't had the opportunity to do in the same way. And when I was based in the UK, I was working 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I was editing the Daily Star's website during that time. During that 8-hour shift, I was the most senior person on the job. So I had reporters under me who would be writing stories and sending me copy, and I'd choose what would go on the site, sort out social media, make sure their copy is correct. Obviously believe in yourself and manifest it. I mean, which sounds ridiculously cheesy, because whenever people said that to me, I'd be like, "What are you talking about? Like, it's not. It doesn't make any difference." But literally, for me, it happened. Like my dream literally happened. Try and improve your CV as much as possible. Try and do as many internships as you can. Try and apply to as many jobs as you can. Try and take every opportunity that comes in the journalism world, and don't pass it up just because it's not the perfect opportunity for you. Because that experience, it makes such a big difference on your CV when they see that you've managed to do this, this, and this, and it just shows that you can do it. Because when you come into a job, they don't want someone who it's better to have someone who has a proven track record of being able to do the things that we ask for. Best of luck, guys.